Alright, welcome back to the month of fabrication, everybody. We got a few things going on in the shop. It is after lunch and it is time to get going. Spike is cutting out some parts for Aaron. Many of you have wondered where Aaron has gone. I no longer employ him, but he is running his own shop now. And he's also helping run Hustle Haven, a really cool cycle and yoga studio here in Roanoke. And he has asked us to help him cut out some metal parts, some metal plates that I'm sure he's fabricating some weight racks out of. So that is what's running on the plasma cutter. We'll see what that looks like. Got the shop saber tuned up this morning. I'm gonna let this thing run on a time lapse so you can capture some of that while I get up to speed on the railing job we left off yesterday. I'm gonna try to make a lot of progress today, so probably not gonna be doing a whole lot of talking. Gonna just be setting up different time lapses and taking you guys along for the ride. I'll probably stop here and there to tell you what crucial little steps that you might find interesting, but otherwise, we're just gonna cue the montage and get to work. So let's get into the video. Alright, well, while that plasma cutter was running, I'm sorry I didn't film what I was doing, but we got this part done. We got base plates welded on. Everything's pretty square because it likes to stand up on its own, which is a good sign. And got the joints ground down up here and here. Chamfered at the angle here, ready to figure out the joint for the rest of the rail. Yeah, base plates are on and square, and that section's looking good. So, time to wash, rinse, repeat. I think the next thing I'm going to do is do the lamb's tongue here. Not lamb's tongue, this is a monkey tail. Monkey tail. So, that'll go on something of that sort, but in line, obviously. So, I think what I'm going to do to make this joint easier is cut the C-channel back about a ½ inch so that it's cut the cap rail back about a ½ inch so that this thing has something to sit on for a reference edge, because it has the same profile underneath, so it'll make it easy to kind of scab that joint together. And I'm just going to cut this thing basically as soon as it goes from curl to straight. I'm going to cut it right there because I want it to be pretty close to the rail here, so cut it right around there, and yeah, it'll look like that. Traditional handrail, baby. Alright, so there you go. That is how you blend profiled cap rail. I think the key is to cut in this little groove right here with a cutoff wheel or something, and that really helps line everything up. The bummer is that this piece here is a little wider than the rest of the rail, even though it's all supposed to be the same system. You can kind of see, so I tried to blend a little further into here, try to minimize that size difference. I think once it's powder coated and everything, you're not going to be able to tell. But pretty happy with that. It's all right. And I rolled the channel down here, kind of softened that up just so it's not so jarring and everything. So there you go. Pretty tedious. A lot of grinding, a lot of precision work. But on to the next one. Go ahead and do the next bottom section because it's the labor intensive section, and then the upper two straight sections are just straight. So clamp it to the table, measure the right angles for the legs, weld them all on, and then where the straight continuation goes this way, it attaches into here. there'll be a tab sticking down from the other straight section, tab down, and then a bolt through this way. So when it comes to that point, you know, when the other pieces have the long pieces have their legs welded on, I'll do that part last, just to make sure it's gonna be snug, and I'm not gonna bevel this edge yet, so that you know, there's the most seamless look possible. But you have this part, you know, I'll orient the camera, you have this part straight, and then you have the leg coming down at an angle, so the tab is gonna have to match that angle too. So we'll build that as we need to. But yeah, coming out good. Sure hope it fits. It has been raining every day this week. It's kind of nice, but also kind of over it. Honestly, the thing that bugs me about constant rain the most is that I'm starting to like get surface rust in the shop. Like these metal plates that are here by the doors, definitely developing some light surface rust. And like elsewhere in the shop as well. It's like exposed metal surfaces. It's just like 4,000% humidity. And so, yeah, not a fan. Scrap. Spike's been rearranging the office. Let's see how he's doing.
You want me to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, it's going to be a running joke for the month of Fab. Like, how many times do we catch Spike in the bathroom? What you been doing? I need to come in here and get a new battery, but before it dies.
I moved stuff around.
Good.
Moved that old worktop into here, moved my desk over so that way I'm not bumping into the conference table all the time, and it's easier to get in and out of the door.
Love it.
Yeah, I have one bad part of it. I can't see the front door anymore. So when people come in, they'll have a head start on me.
That's okay. They'll just come press their face right into the glass in this door.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Probably gonna put that curtain down.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, shout out to this sweet door we got from Habitat for Humanity. Goodbye.
Yeah, this actually means closed.
Yeah. And then as you can actually hit it with that neutral state.
Oh, that's just nice to look at.
That was trippy. Yeah, it's doing it on camera too. Look at that.
Cool. I love that. Yeah.
Cool.
So
I'm glad this thing's more front and center. I don't know if people may not have seen this, but this thing had a really prominent position in the old shop. And
yeah. And this will be, you know, I'll be able to do like any X-Acto, cutting, whatever. That'll be full of probably inventory. Yeah, so your month of Fab is my month of redo my workspace.
It's going to take a whole month?
No. I'm gone for a week.
Yeah.
You know, I have other stuff to do.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of merch, we are going to literally give this stuff away during this month. What do we have? We have black regular pocket tees, of which I'm wearing one. We have black pocket tall tees, white throwback tees. I think we have white tall throwback tees.
Yep, and black
tall tees, no pocket, which was a misprint. But we got to keep them, and a few long sleeves.
There's one small long sleeve left.
One of these, the navy heather
Correct.
ones, which I found one of these when I was cleaning out my dresser the other day, and I was like, man,
what size?
I missed that. It's mine. It's for me. I'm having
Something
it.
was medium.
Dude,
Dude, I love these shirts.
It's the best.
Yeah.
This is Bella Canvas It's probably gone, but Navy Heather, I think. And shout out Press Merch. They did all of our stuff. Why not? For the entire month of fabrication, if you use code...
Remember when I said that it was going to take me all month?
Yeah.
This is what's going to happen. I'm going to be doing a lot of these.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, actually, this is a pretty big waste of your time. I'm sorry. Use code Spike Hates Shipping. All one word, Spike Hates Shipping. You get 30% off all of our merch across the board. Whatever we have left. Help us move it. It's all free shipping.
All of our t-shirts, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All the t-shirts. Spike Hates Shipping. Use that code, 30% off. All the month of June, all the month of fabrication. How about that?
Any caps? Any like capital letters, or is it?
Nope, all lowercase. Spike Hates Shipping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he needs something to do.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna set up my workstation in the bathroom. What are you doing? Cutting stuff?
Yeah. Anyway, how about that? You can thank Spike for that discount code. Everybody's saying, thanks, Spike.
You're welcome, Spike.
Bye, Spike.
Bye.
Bye, Rosie.
That's my dog. She also hates shipping.
If you use code Rosie Hates Shipping, you get 35% off. ROSIE. That's just a test if you're actually watching. Both of those codes will be real.
That's awesome.
Bye.
Bye.
Also, side note, I finally broke down and bought one of these guys from Amazon. It's the Klein 935 DAG. It's a digital angle gauge. Really cool. Changes number as you... and you drop it. That's what I do with all my precision measuring equipment. I just throw it on a hard surface immediately. But let's see, does it have side magnets? No, you can do that. 82 degrees, that's what that's supposed to be. That's cool, and it tells you if it's below or above. Well, it just shut off. I'm sure that has nothing to do with the fact that I slammed it on the ground. But it shows you if it's above or below the horizontal point. See that thing change. Anyway, pretty cool, super cheap. Like it so far. But anyway, this is the second lower section now done. So I'm gonna clean the table off and get the upper sections, which are just dead straight, get the legs put on them, get the feet put on the legs, and then work out the joint, and then we'll be done. So I've got an hour and a half left in my workday. Let's see how far I can get. I know you guys are super sick of hearing this fan. Also, buy one of those from Amazon. They're awesome. I'll turn the other fan off too, just to give you guys some clean audio. That's right. Wireless outlet switchers, also from Amazon. Okay, so it's 5:30. I have to leave. I didn't finish today, and everyone's like, wow, so surprised. You work so slow and you're so inefficient. I like to build stuff as close to perfect as possible. And believe it or not, my shop is on schedule, so get fucked. No one. I'm talking to no one. Everybody out there is rad. So this piece is almost done. You just saw me weld on and blend at least the top half of the monkey tail. Still fun to do. We got to flip this over and get the back side of all the posts and grind the back side of the monkey tail. And then I still need to do something over here. You know, the tab will be welded right here that bolts into the post on the back side of those pieces. But yeah, just throw that there, it's fine. So that's where we're at. It wasn't a whole day. I started around 1 and now it's 5:30, so 4.5 hours. Not so bad. Probably gone a little over on this project, man-hours wise, just because I'm not able to devote large chunks of my time to one project, but that's how it goes. And one Tyler Kerfus is starting a part-time paid summer internship with us next week. Super excited to have some help around here. He's a great kid, great attitude. Excited for him to be here and show him the ropes and have him hopefully take some stress off my plate and allow me to be more efficient and dedicate more solid chunks of time towards projects. Got a lot of projects waiting right now in the shop. So anyway, that is the end of this episode of the month of fabrication, aka Lift Arc Builds, aka whatever the hell we want to call this thing, whatever our channel is to you. These pieces look great. They're all done up and looking good. And yeah, high five. Like and subscribe. Like I said, use code SPIKEHATESSHIPPING for 30% off our merch for the rest of the month of June. And there was another code built in there for an extra 5% off. And if you didn't watch and remember it, then I'm not going to tell it to you. It's a test. Anyway, love you, mean it. Subscribe, please. Tell your friends. Happy to have you around, and we'll see you tomorrow.